top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Browns on Thursday night.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He completes it in traffic. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Watson looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Watson. Brought in by Ford. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. It's complete to Ford. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then there some positive yards.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape an empty. Burrow setting to throw. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Now this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end are often the ones who make a postseason run.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Zach Moss, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another one for 4. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Throwing is Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Watson now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Watson. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action here. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here. They send the tight end in motion left. Now Burrow. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
They'll run now on second down. And this one does not go far. Give them 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Burrow. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Browns getting their offense out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Ford. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Connection made to Judy. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. It's into the hands of Moore. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Watson to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Here's Watson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kickoff taken at the 3. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. 42. Looking to throw, Burrow. This is hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They motion the tight end over. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals, who are facing 2nd and 14. Throwing is Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Burrow to the air now. Complete. It's Myers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Burrow back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing it again here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his man Chase. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow. Catch made by All. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Burrow setting the throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To throw, here's Watson. Open receiver, caught. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Watson now. Avoids the sack. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays.
And they get to him again. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Trying to throw here out of the gun. To the sideline, and it is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now Burrow. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they're going to stay down by 5.
Kate, I think it's safe to say the coach is going to probably be asked about why he kicked a field goal on 3rd down after the game. If I'm missing that field goal, he's going to be asked more than just one question.
He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Great games coming up in Week 16. Starting on Saturday, a 1 o'clock kick between the Texans and Chiefs at Arrowhead. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. And when you say century mark for a pass catcher, you're usually thinking single game yards, right? Well, he's just reached a different and more prestigious century mark. That was his 100th catch this season. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From midfield on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. caught by Burton. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Running left, here's Ford. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here's Watson to the air. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Watson to throw it. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. This is hauled in by Myers. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 46-yard line.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead to 7. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Forward, straight ahead. And he works through to the 30. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Watson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy, right? Grab some cloth and drive him to the ground with all you got.
They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Burrow. Brought in by Hunt. And he's taken down at the 30. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Complete. It's Myers. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 1-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The Browns close in and take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
At the Browns' 10-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Only 1 yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal from the 2. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They've got first down from the 31. To throw, here's Watson. Brought in by Ford. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Here's Ford running right. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. And off running left, Ford. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They give to Carter, right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Watson now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 27. It's complete to Ford. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. The impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Carter again. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. On the carry, it's Ford. Brushes him, and he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lower the deficit to a single possession. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
He's throwing for it! And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow setting to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He finds the open man there, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's get set.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Dot.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Dot.
They'll run here from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Dot.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals holding on to a field goal lead.
At the 35-yard line.
On 2.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Gun. Dot. Dot.
Now Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion a tight end left.
Dot.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
On 1, right?
Now the Browns spend their final timeout.
Let's get set. Dot.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This taken from the 12. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes their offense out again. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. To throw. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing now. Open receiver, caught. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. There he goes. The Bengals got to him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill. Oh, they had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no. That's how this one's going to end. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.